Welcome to Norfolk Perspective City Slice. I'm Bob Batcher, and today it's all about the river, the ecosystem, and ditto. Okay, about a year ago, I took my first bike ride for the spring down to Colonial Place for Riverfest, and I was told that I can do it again this year, but I won't be going to Riverfest, thanks to John Robertson, director of EcoFest. Why is it thanks to you that I said that?
Well, it's not just thanks to me,
Okay.
Bob. It's also thanks to these folks that are sitting here on the couch with me. It's thanks to our EcoFest committee members, and it's thanks to the sponsors and the people all over Hampton Roads and all over Norfolk who have come forward, contributed, volunteered time and money, and have made this festival just come together in a way that is just amazing.
A year ago when I went on the bike, I was heading to Colonial Place, and I was heading to a festival that had been around about 4 years.
4 years, that's right. It was Riverfest, and the Elizabeth River Project started it there on the Lafayette as a means to clean up the Lafayette River. They are since moved to another part of the river to focus on the eastern branch, which borders on Chesapeake, Portsmouth, Virginia Beach, and Norfolk. So Riverfest was a great festival to have in Norfolk. The city embraced it, the neighbors embraced it, the whole community embraced it. Plus, the Lafayette still has some way to go. It's better, but we're not quite there yet, so we're going to continue the message with EcoFest.
Well, I was going to say, because some would say, okay, we'll move on, but no, we're building a bigger, even a better festival for this year. What kinds of things are we doing, John?
Well, and the other thing that we're doing is we're incorporating air and land concerns in addition to the water. Some of the things that we're going to be doing, of course, we're going to be doing the Scoop the Poop program.
It had to come up.
It had to come out. We may as well get it out early.
And you guys found almost the biggest dog possible to deal with that topic. And I guess we'll turn that over to Wendy Keene, who is the pooper scooper expert and the mom of Ditto. Have you ever been introduced like that?
No.
I didn't think so. Why is the dog's name Ditto?
The dog's name is Ditto because last year we came as part of the Riverfest and we had Strider. And he represented the Bernese Mountain Dog Club of Hampton Roads and the Scoop the Poop. And he has had babies, and so now we have Ditto. And Ditto is very much like his father, hence
Wait a
his
minute.
name.
Ditto's a baby?
Ditto's a baby. He's almost 15 months old. A couple of more days.
He is a beautiful dog. In fact, I've got to tell you, while you were waiting to come on, there were about 15 people in the studio that wanted to adopt him.
Sorry. You'd have to fight my sister for that one.
Now, okay, Felita, what's the issue with, I mean, it's besides their rear end, you're also dealing with their front end, right? Their face.
Oh, Canine Crusaders for Clean Waterways. It's
I
Norfolk's
really thought that's why you
folk
brought the dog on.
Well, partly. But Norfolk does have a contest. It's on Facebook right now. It's on the EcoFest website as well. Canine Crusaders for Clean Waterways. Norfolk is going to have a spokes dog, and they will be crowned, actually bandanaed, at EcoFest this year, and they will be the official spokes dog for the city of Norfolk to represent us at events that are dog friendly, that they will be the resident expert on. So we're looking for our Canine Crusader, and they will be, you should read their eco lifestyles on online. They are hilarious, and they certainly do right by the city and our waterways.
Now, and that's kind of a teaser because I know that there's a huge education component to EcoFest. There's a huge advocacy component because if we don't have education and advocacy, we will have a miserable river and a miserable ecosystem, right?
Exactly. All around Norfolk, we're surrounded by water. We rely on it. The environment, we must protect it. We have to do what is right by the waterways. And this festival is a great educational opportunity, but we make it fun. So it's all hands-on, it's all fun. We'll have events that will sure to please everyone. Between the fireboats doing their demos, the biologists from ODU trying to show you what's inside the water.
Ooh, hello.
That's right, you'll get up close and personal with the waters of the Lafayette. That's a good thing and a bad thing. We also have the Colonial Seaport Foundation. So we're going to have a scallywag school there that you could be a certified scallywag by the end of the day if you so desire.
That sounds like
If you'd
fun.
like to become a pirate,
Yeah.
this is the place to do it.
Now, this is your neighborhood you're doing this in.
That's correct.
Okay, let's talk about your Civic League then, because your Civic League has been very active.
We have.
For generations, actually, and really has kind of been with that community as it's kind of ebbed and flowed through the years.
Right.
Why is this festival important to you guys then?
Well, the dogs are an excellent example, and Colonial Place and Riverview have probably one of the largest contingents of dog owners that you can find across Norfolk. And dogs scooping the poop, waste stations, everything like that is very important to the Colonial Place residents. And that leads into the environment. We're surrounded by water. We have Knitting Mill Creek, Haven Creek. We have a lot of water around us. And the quality of that water and the quality of the land that is surrounding it, that is very important to our residents. And so this festival, promoting those kinds of issues and teaching people how to do better about the environment, how to improve the environment, those things are just near and dear to our residents' heart. And that's part of the reason that they just clamored for this festival to continue. I don't want to get away from you without talking about our rain barrel.
This is rather an obvious thing on the set. Yes, what does the rain barrel mean?
Well, I hope you'd notice it.
I've got to do this.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you can go down there. Okay.
This particular rain barrel was is going to be part of 18 that we're going to have at the festival. Each year, we auction off rain barrels that are painted by school children, Girl Scout troops, Boy Scout troops, all different kinds of groups, but for the most part, children. And this particular barrel was donated to us by Troop 396, and it's a Brownie troop. They are a wonderful bunch of girls. They painted this barrel, donated it to us for us to auction at EcoFest. Hello, Ditto. And we have 18 of them just like this. Catches the rainwater that runs off of your roof and through your downspouts, and allows you to use that rainwater in your garden or on your lawn, and not let that rainwater go into the stormwater system, and also not use water from your tap that is precious to us and really can be used for other things.
How many gallons does this hold?
This is about 52 gallons, something like that.
Okay, now Fleta knows everything there is to know, right?
Oh, she does.
So how many gully washers would fill this?
A
lot.
Well, one good one in Norfolk, you'll get it filled pretty quickly, actually. But
really,
the advantage of this rain barrel is it takes that first flush of rainwater. So you think of your roof building up all these toxins and air pollutants that get every day and adhere to your roof. And what it does is it traps the first flush of that water. So even if it doesn't hold all the water that runs off your roof for a rainstorm in Norfolk, it does capture on a section of your roof that first little wash. And that's where all the pollutants or the high intensity concentration of the pollutants are. So that's
I never even
why they're
thought of
important.
that.
Yeah.
So it's those kind of little things. I mean, mainly what I was thinking of is you got all that water gushing down and just kind of becoming part of the runoff.
Runoff, that's right.
Which is why we go back to scoop the poop, because it'll run off. See?
It does run off.
I'm
Picks up
remembering this
everything-
stuff now.
Picks up everything that it runs across. It picks up grass, it picks up algae, it picks up dirt, it picks up waste products, picks up everything, runs it into the river. This can help to prevent that and allow what water you do let out to filter into the ground and be much cleaner before it gets to the river.
Or a couple of days later when things have dried out because that gully washer just washed away, I can hook a hose up to it and water those brand new azaleas that are 15 feet away.
Exactly right.
Exactly.
Yep.
So there is a reason for learning all this stuff.
It is, and EcoFest will have it all, and you can learn it all at EcoFest. It's all very hands-on. You can look at these amazing rain barrels. They are always a sight to behold, and I'm amazed at the creativity of our
really is.
kids
That's
in
cool.
Norfolk.
May 2nd, Colonial Place. I'm going to ask a very obvious question to some, but not to others. Where is Colonial Place?
Colonial Place is between Colley Avenue and Granby Street. It's a little neighborhood that's actually a peninsula, so we're surrounded on three sides by water. You can get to it by Newport Avenue or Colonial Avenue or Gosnold, and it's off of 38th Street. So it's easy to
Simple
find.
bike ride
it's a
away.
simple bike ride
That's
away.
right.
There's free parking, and it is definitely fun for the entire family for the entire day. And hopefully everyone will walk away with a new tidbit of information about how to protect our land, air, and water.
And make it fun. I got to ask you, Wendy, Ditto going to be there?
Ditto's going to be there. He's going to be there with his cart and some of his Bernese Mountain Dog friends, and we will be doing a carting demonstration in the morning with these dogs. Carting is something that they were actually bred to do in their native Switzerland, and we still use it for working around the yard and demonstration and fun and exercise.
Oh, good. So I can hire him out? I'll do the work myself
As long
because
as,
it's good
as long
for
as you
you.
work for cookies. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Well, thanks a lot for everything that you guys are doing to raise the awareness, but also to kind of have some fun with it and realize how important it is that we learn as we go along.
Thank you, Bob.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Bob.
it. Thanks for
Bob.
joining us.